Hi guys, welcome back to Luxe Planner Life and happy December. I cannot believe it's December. It's my favorite time of the year and I wanted to do with you guys a walkthrough of my GM agenda. As in my last video, I got this a few weeks ago and I've been dying to show you guys a walkthrough. I didn't get around to doing it, so I thought, you know what, it's a new month. I set this up to a point where I'm kind of happy with it. I might make some changes, but for the month of December, I think it's ready to go. And yeah, so let's get into it. I'm going to show you everything that's in my agenda. And yeah, so when you open my agenda, the first thing you see is this gorgeous dashboard and all these cute little clips. So again, I just got this picture from Pinterest. Basically all my pictures are from Pinterest unless I draw them myself, and I just thought this was like the cutest little Christmas drawing, so I decided to print this out in full size and put it in my agenda. Again, I laminated it. You guys know I love laminating, so yeah, that's basically what I just did with this, and all the other inserts basically, or not inserts, dashboard pictures in my agenda are from Pinterest. So I wish I could link all the artists, but some of these pictures don't even have the artist like tagged in them. I wish I could though, but unfortunately I can't. And on this side, so girls, I have figured out a solution to my planner clip problem. So I was saying how in the last video I wanted to put planner clips into this agenda, but the problem with it is that it is missing the card slots that you would find in the agenda. So I wasn't really too sure what I wanted to do, because like I just thought, like for example, putting clips like around here, I just don't like the look of it. I just feel like it's not as cute, and I love the whole card slot concept. So instead I made my own card slots, which sounds crazy. So I printed out this LV print, I found it on Google, I think, and I printed it out, I laminated it, so that way the paper would be a little strong, and I cut these lines into it to create almost like a card slot shape, and yeah, and that's all I did, and I measured it out so that way it would kind of be the length of this little slot here, and yeah, and that's all I did to create this little planner clip holder, and it's able to fit perfectly into here. And I don't know, it just makes me so happy, and it also prevents like this from being indented by the back of the paper clips, because that's like one thing I really hate. Ooh, this isn't going in. That's one thing I really hate about my agenda, is that it gets like indented. The canvas gets all indented from the clips, so I just thought that was a good solution, and yeah, I'm super happy with it. I highly recommend it, girls, in case any of you are wondering how to put planner clips into your GM without compromising the canvas and without having it look all weird by being around the edges. So yeah, that was my solution to it. So after the first page, when you flip it, you'll see that I just have a 2020 calendar. So this is just one I made on PicMonkey. I use PicMonkey for a lot of like just easy layout designing. I highly recommend it, girls. If you want a resource other than like Microsoft Word, or you don't have some like fancy photo illustrator, I highly recommend PicMonkey for creating like your own custom inserts or making a picture collage, as I'm going to show you on the next page. I literally I wrote this title, I put in like each calendar, I like formatted it the way I wanted it to look. So yeah, that's my 2020 calendar. When you flip over, you see I have a little like vision board, I guess. Basically I handpicked all these pictures and I put them on PicMonkey to create almost like a little collage. And guys, I am absolutely obsessed with this, and yes, I laminated it because I'm crazy. And yeah, I'm totally obsessed. So let me walk you through this just a little bit. Yeah, I feel like the glare might make it hard for you guys to see, so I'm just going to bend it a little bit. So these are like all things I kind of want to look at every morning and just like feel grateful for, basically. So Some of these pictures are things I want in my life, so things that are not my pictures, and then other pictures are mine, obviously. So this, for example, is a picture of the beach at my cottage. So, and it's just a place where I always feel super calm, super happy. It's my favorite place to go in the summer, and I absolutely love going there. So, and it just brings me a lot of like tranquility. So I had to get a picture of that in there. This is not my picture. I got it off Pinterest. I just love the look. I love like desk inspiration. So I basically printed that picture for that. The next is a quote that says, "The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine." I feel like I should just take this out because I feel like I'm like leaning on this too much. So let me hold it up for you guys. Yeah, so this one says, "The secret of your life is hidden in your daily routine." And guys, I think that's such an important quote to remember and to internalize. So many of the things we do, our successes or failures, are hidden in the things we do every single day, the things we think about. And I just thought that was super important to know and remind myself of. The next picture is a picture I took. This was the day I bought my GM. And it was just a really fun day with one of my best friends, and I wanted to look at that picture and just remember it, and to kind of just keep myself in a constant state of gratitude. So printed that out. The A plus here is because I'm currently in university, and yeah, I want to make sure that I get A's. So I have this to look at every day to remind myself, like, hey, are you doing the best you can in school? Are you achieving what you want to achieve? And yeah, the next one is a picture with a quote that says, "Remember when you wanted what you currently have." Again, this goes back to the whole gratitude thing. I have this also in my agenda, and it just makes me so happy to see it and to see this quote and think, yeah, like I remember when I wanted, it doesn't even have to be like a material item, but I remember when I wanted this bag, or I remember when I wanted to accomplish like getting, I don't know, getting a new car, or I remember the time when I wanted to get a university degree and now I'm doing it. So yeah, basically that just kind of keeps me again in a constant state of gratitude. I just feel like it's so important to remember what you have instead of thinking about the things you want, because I feel like so many of us, including myself, get so caught up in that. So just constantly remembering the things that you currently have, whether it's people, relationships, accomplishments, or like things in your life that make you happy, I think is so important. Now this picture, this is a picture I took. It was one of my first dashboards that I made, and it's kind of like princess themed, and I just got a lot of love on it on Instagram, and I just love the picture. Like, it makes me so happy to look at, so I decided to include that in my collage. This was actually a picture I'd found on Pinterest years ago, and I remember looking at this picture thinking to myself, like, oh my god, I want this bag, I want the pochette Matisse, and now I have it. So I always kind of look at this picture to remind myself, like, remember the time when you didn't have this bag and you looked at this picture and you saw this picture on Pinterest and just thought, wow, like, I wish I had a bag, that exact bag, so I could take pictures like that, and now I do. So yeah. The next picture is just kind of like, I don't know how to explain this. It's not my picture. It's from Pinterest as well. It's kind of like a studying inspiration picture, just to kind of remind me that, like, hey, like, it's okay to like sit in your room and do a lot of work and study, and it's okay to have papers flying everywhere, because that is the life of a student. So yeah, that was more of like a student inspo picture. This is a picture of me. I was at high tea with one of my best friends, and she shot this picture of me while I was on my phone, and I just thought it was super cute, so I included it. This is similar to the other study inspo one. I have a lot of these in here just to kind of remind myself to keep studying. This one is a picture I took recently and put on Instagram. It includes all of my favorite things, so my new phone, my LV agenda, my pochette Matisse, my LV multi-cards wallet, AirPods, and a pair of sunnies. And I don't know, it was just a fun picture, so I thought I'd include it. Here, of course, money. Everyone dreams of having more money, including me. So this is just kind of to remind myself to stay on my grind. Obviously I have a job as well, so I don't know, it's just, you know, general motivation. This is a bag I'm hoping to get in maybe the next year or so. So I'm saving up for it right now, and because I'm so in love with the pochette Métis, I just keep thinking this would be another perfect addition to my collection. I don't know why, but I feel like the black pochette Métis might be a little more low-key, even though I know Louis Vuitton in general is not low-key, so yeah. But anyway, this is the bag I'm hoping to get soon. Again, this is another quote I have to inspire me. It says, "You owe it to yourself to become everything you've ever dreamed of being." And I think that is a quote that just kind of grounds me and reminds me that I can, you know, anyone can do anything they want to, anything they believe they can do, and it's up to you to make your life exactly the way you want it. So I'm sure not, like, I don't always feel like that, but this is just kind of to keep me in a constant state of, you know, positivity, and feeling like opportunities are available to me and I have the choice to make the most of them or not make the most of them. So yeah, this is another Study Inspo picture. These two pictures here are from a place called Mackinac Island, and basically I want to go there at some point. It's like, guys, this is so random, but it's like a random island, I think in Michigan. I live in Canada, so I'm not even in the States, but I have seen so many of these like dreamy pictures of this place called Mackinac Island, and I'm kind of into the whole like small town vibe because I'm a city girl, so I really want to visit it at some point. This is just a picture of a fully stocked fridge, just to kind of, and it's obviously all healthy food, which kind of just reminds me to stay healthy, make sure my diet's on track. I lost a considerable amount of weight this year, and I'm super proud of that, so this is kind of just to remind me to continue to eat healthy and keep up my good habits and continue to work out. This last picture is, okay, now it has a hole punch in it, so it's kind of tough to see for this picture, even though there's a hole punch through it. It's actually a picture of me and my siblings when we were little, and it was like a snow day, and we were dressed in our like snow pants and our coats, and we were playing outside, and this was at our old home, and I absolutely love it. It just kind of reminds me of my siblings and our childhood and how grateful I am to have them and to have had the childhood we have. So I always have a picture of the four of us. There are actually 5 of us, but the last one was not born yet, so that's only a picture of the 4 of us, and it's super cute and I love looking at it. So yeah, okay. I am so sorry if that took forever to walk through. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love when people literally do an entire walkthrough of their agendas. So if you guys aren't interested in my long-winded explanations, I totally get it. That's just who I am though, and I really wanted to be thorough with you guys. So yeah, okay, moving on. The next page is again another dashboard that I didn't create, that I found on Pinterest, and this is basically a note section. So I don't have anything in here, it's just entirely plain paper, so I can write all my like if I need to like make a list of anything, groceries to pick up, thoughts, whatever, I can always write it in here. The rest of my journal is actually way more curated, but this is just the section where if there's anything I want to write down, I just write it down in here. Now, this section, we're getting into the fun stuff, guys. This section is, well, first of all, I love this printout, but it is my December planner. So I got this off Google. I have no idea. I think, yeah, I got it off Google. And it is just a really cute December calendar. I haven't marked it yet just because I have to put in all my exam dates for school, work dates. Oh my god, I have so much to input, but yeah. So I still need to input those, and I ordered all these stickers for my agenda and they have not arrived. So I need to put in like little stickers that show you know, like scheduled appointments and things like that. But yeah, that's just a general calendar. Now here is the fun part. I created these on PicMonkey. And these are my own created inserts. I'm not selling these or anything, but yeah, so basically I like having a week layout from Monday to Friday. I hate when like an insert literally does like Sunday all the way to Saturday of the next week, and I just feel like I don't have enough room to plan. So what I did is I created like this setup where I think it's called Erin Condren planning, where it's like you put stickers everywhere. I don't necessarily plan like that. I plan more by writing in days. I'm writing in like my schedule for the day and ticking everything off, which sounds bizarre. I love like a checklist. So I just like this format because I feel like it's checklist friendly. And here I made like a weekly to-do list. So this is the stuff I want to get done throughout the week that I can spread out within 5 days. I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like the weekend is not like the time in which I do stuff. Like if I want to get errands done, if I want to get, I don't know, shopping, anything done, I do it on the weekdays. So that way on the weekends I can relax, I can stay at home, I don't leave my house. So yeah. Basically, I set it up so that way I can do a weekly to-do list here. I can spread out my schedule for the 5 days of the, you know, work week. And then I have notes at the bottom in case I need to add anything. I'm considering purchasing something. I need to move something around. I need to make note of something, a change in schedule. I'll have them all down here. Now, I created it so that when you flip to on the back of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you have Saturday and Sunday here. So basically my weekend still has its full 2 days because I hate when planners like cut off your Saturday and Sunday, so that way you have like no room to write, no room to plan. It's like even though I'm relaxing on a weekend, I still have a lot of stuff to do at home. So I like having this full space to write down what I want to do. And then I created this little section called Week in Review where I can review what I got done and I can kind of figure out what I want to do for the next week. So then, as you can see here, coming into the next week, again, it's an open 2 pages that are side by side, and I can plan again, and then if you flip over, you see my Saturday and Sunday on the back. And I don't know, I don't know if this would be an ideal setup for most people, but for me, I just feel like it works seamlessly into my life, and it just brings me a lot of planner peace. So yeah. So, okay, after this section, we get to my, oh, this is the fun section. This is my Christmas planner section, which is only for December. So again, I created these on PicMonkey, and oh guys, I love it. Look how cute these are. Wait, I don't know if, can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see that. So basically this is my Christmas shopping checklist, and I created it so that way I have the person's name, and then I have these little gift boxes that I can kind of like check off, and I can write down the item and I can write down the cost. So I have a lot of people in my family. I have like 7 immediate family members, and then I have like friends to buy for, and then like, you know, everyone else. So basically I created I think I have 3 pages of this. Yeah, I have 3 pages of Christmas shopping checklist. So I have so many people to buy for. I have not started buying for any of them, but I will get on it. So I just thought this was a cute little thing. I love how I added a little nutcracker here. Here, I'll just show you guys up close, just in case you guys can't see. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, so I love that. And then the next section I created was a Christmas card list. So I feel like that's super old school. I don't know if people still do that, but like in my family, we still like write Christmas cards. I have a lot of family like overseas. So I basically created a insert for that that has the titles name, address, and mail date, because I always want to know when I mailed my cards, just in case they don't receive them. I can always kind of like track it back. And I added these cute little pictures they had on PicMonkey. I think this is from like the claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. like all the little characters, and I thought that was super cute. So yeah, that is my Christmas card list. Okay. Okay, so the next section, guys, as you can tell, I'm really into pink inserts. I think dashboards. I think all of my dashboards as of yet have been pink. So I'm going for a very pink Christmas, guys. So the next section is I was gonna say my favorite section, but okay, it's like my second favorite section. So the next section is my bank account stuff. So I actually have this stuff already filled out. I just wanted to print out some empty ones to show you guys because obviously I cannot show my bank information on the internet. So I got these printables. So these ones I got from a Etsy store called Champagne and Confetti, and they do very cute financial inserts. I think they do a few other ones too. And guys, these are so cute. So the first one, they have like multiple pages. So the first one is like a bank account list, and it has like your account number, routing number, login information, password, security number, etc. So this is just general bank account information, especially in like today's day and age where your stuff can get hacked online. I just like having this stuff available just in case I need to call like my bank's customer service and like get them to unlock my card, or get them to, if they've frozen my account or anything, which thankfully, knock on wood, has never happened. But just in case it does, at least I have everything kind of written out so I can call them and be like, guys, unlock my account or whatever. So that's a really cute insert. The next one is a debit and credit card list. This is kind of similar to the other one, but it's specifically for you to write down your debit and credit card information just in case you lose it, or you need to make a purchase online. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I make a purchase online and I'm too lazy to go get my credit card or my debit card that's like downstairs. So if I'm like sitting in my bed and I'm trying to like buy jeans on, I don't know, Levi's, I can literally open up my agenda and my card number, you know, the security pin, etc. are all here. So yeah, super helpful. And guys, just a disclaimer, like I don't take this agenda outside with me, so there's no chance of this getting stolen and somebody stealing all my bank information, so do not worry. Okay, so the next section is a 12-month overview, and I absolutely love this. So it basically says on each month, financial goal for the month, significant purchases, monthly budget, and monthly savings total. And sorry, I think you can see the back of the other one. And I just love this. I think this keeps me really accountable. It reminds me and it makes me continuously internalize my goals for the month. And it's just something great that I can see how I did throughout the entire year on one page. So I love that. And the next one is a bill payment tracker. So it's turned this way and you can see that it's like bill type, the amount you pay, and then you can check off from January to December whether or not you paid it. And especially now, because I feel like I have so many subscription guys, like to like Netflix, Disney Plus, like my phone bills, like etc., everything else, any other bills I need to pay, like this is just so great to keep it on track and just remind myself like, hey, you need to pay this before the end of the month. I absolutely love it. So super cute. Okay. Next page. Look how cute this Tiffany & Co. is. I love this. Another cute illustration from Pinterest, guys. Seriously, just find all your pictures from Pinterest. I'm not joking you. The next one is, again, still finance, but now it's income. So I might have shown these in a previous video, but these are, again, from Champagne and Confetti, and they are income trackers. And I printed them so that way they are double-sided. So this is just, I do this for every single month where I track what I've bought. Guys, it is life-changing to see the amount of things you buy in a month on paper. Like, I think because everything's so online now, you like don't think about, oh, I bought this today and like I spent $10 here and I spent $20 here and I spent $50 here. And when you see it on paper, it really adds up and it just makes you think, oh my God, did I buy like 20 items in like 3 days? So I think being able to see that on paper is really good if you're trying to save, if you're trying to put some money away for yourself and increase your savings. I think having an income tracker is so helpful. So these are super helpful for me. And similarly, I have an expense tracker. Again, cute dashboard. I have an expense tracker. So these two are basically divided. So like I have my income here and then I have my expenses on a separate one, so that way they don't get like confused. So again, expenses, wow, actually I just realized I mixed that up. So expenses are the things that I track my purchases on, and income is what I track my, obviously my income with. So yeah, these are just super great to look at. And same for the, like using the income one, just to be able to see what you make in a month, whether you have like a bi-weekly salary or whatever. I think it's just super helpful, and it just kind of reminds you how much you're taking in. So yeah, they're super helpful. Now the last, is this my last section? I actually don't know. This next section is super fun, and these I created. So this is my skincare section, and guys, this is so fun to just check off at night or in the morning or whenever. So I created these skincare checklists. They're not double-sided. These are super cute. They were so easy to make, guys. I'm being serious. Just go on PicMonkey and create your own inserts. Like, I am not really a huge fan of buying inserts unless like they're super cute. And especially if they're very minimalist, I just feel like I could make them. You know what I mean? I feel like when they have a lot of detail and like illustrations, kind of like the champagne and confetti ones, then I get why they are a certain amount of money. But for like minimalist ones, I just feel like you can make them on your own, guys. Like it doesn't even take that long. So anyway, this is my skincare checklist, and I have my morning steps up here where I can write down like cleanser, toner, facial scrub, whatever, and I can check it off throughout the week. And then for evening steps, I don't know about you guys, but my evening steps take way longer because I use way more stuff, so I created more space for myself here. And again, I can just check off everything I did throughout the week. So like I might not use this serum every single day, so I'll use it like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, etc. And yeah, it's just super easy for me to keep track of. Especially because I'm using retinols and things in the winter. I want to make sure I'm moisturizing correctly, I'm using the right serums on the right days, so I think this is the perfect way to do that. And at the bottom here, I just have a quote from Audrey Hepburn that says, "I believe that happy girls are the prettiest girls," and I think that is so true. But yeah, so yeah, this was my skincare checklist, and I absolutely love it. I made like another version of it. It literally is the same thing. I just added a little pink border to it because I like a little bit of variation in my notebook, as you can see. So super cute. The next section is the makeup inventory section. Guys, this is so much fun to write in. So let me show you. I created these again on PicMonkey, and basically what this shows is all the makeup I use, and it's kind of like an inventory of it to keep me in check with everything. And I have one with like a starred check, as you can kind of see here. It has like a bunch of stars that I can kind of check off as like kind of bullet points, and this one has no stars on it. And basically I just feel like whether or not I want to repurchase these, I can kind of check them off, or if I just want to kind of list them, then I don't need to have like the bullet points here. But basically in the makeup inventory, it's divided into moisturizer and base, foundation and concealer, highlight, cheeks, contour, eyes and lips, and then future purchases. And I just think this is so fun to kind of look back and be like, oh wait, so I used this foundation for a bit, like was it good? Or I used this eyeshadow for a bit, like, you know, and just to be able to go back and like consider which items to repurchase, which ones you used. It's just super fun for me because I feel like I go through a lot of product, so it's kind of interesting to be able to look back on it and know what you used a lot, what you didn't use a lot, and yeah, keep track of it basically. So that is my makeup inventory, and yeah, and that is about it in terms of my printables. So here I just have another notes section. So the back, basically here I have these two, like, I don't know what these are called, like plastic inserts, I guess. And I just keep like small things here. This is obviously completely empty. Like they're all kind of just personal things, I guess, or things that I like to look at. So here is like this was a business card from the restaurant Frings that's run by Drake, or used to be, and I think they closed down like a year or two ago. So this is just really cute. I just thought the card was super cool, so I just keep it here. And these are, again, I think I showed you in a previous video. I love vintage pictures, and when one of our family friends passed away, he gave us a bunch of his really old, like early 1900s pictures that belonged to his family. So a lot of these are from like 50, 60, 70 years ago. And I absolutely love looking at them. Like, look at this Christmas one. It is so cute. Like, it looks exactly like it does outside right now, which is super snowy. And, oh my gosh, look at this car. I just love looking at vintage pictures. This was taken in Hawaii. Super cute. I think this was taken, does it say? Yeah, this was taken in 1953. Yeah, super cute. I just love looking at these. I just feel like, even though obviously I did not exist at that time and these were family friends, I love being able to see glimpses of like the past and like the way people's lives were back then. And these are just so cool to look at. And I'm very, very grateful to be allowed to like see these. I don't know if my camera, yeah, very cool. So yeah, those are some really old vintage pictures I have. Here I just have a bunch, actually I have a lot of stuff in here. I have a Louis Vuitton receipt, which obviously I'm not going to fully show, but I have a Louis Vuitton receipt from one of my purchases. I have a bunch of Christmas pictures. I found these when I was going through an album with my mom. Let me just see these real quick. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a picture I took when I was, I think, like 7, and it was in our old house. We had a really big backyard, as you can kind of see here, and then we had a shared driveway with all the other houses that we were next to, and that was like our old van. And I remember it was such a snowy night and I took this picture, and there's like, the reason it's so blurry is because there's a screen on the window, and I guess it like the flash, like, I don't know, there was like flashback because there was a screen on the window. And I just think this is so cute. I thought it was I remember sitting on my window thinking, wow, it looks so snowy and serene outside, and I took this really messed up picture. So yeah, thought that was really cute. This is again in our old house. My mom is Catholic, so sorry guys. This is like a little nativity story she put on our old fireplace, and I think you can see one of our stockings. I think that's my stocking. And yeah, so I just thought that was super cute. We still have this painting in our current house, so very cute. And then this, okay, I'm trying to like hide the face there because that is a family member and I don't know if they want their picture showed on YouTube. So this is like our old house. I just think this is so cute. I love how messy and crazy our tree looks. You can kind of see the nativity story right there. This was our old home and I miss it so much. Like, this is where most of my childhood was, and I love looking at the way my mom decorates the tree and the way she decorated the house. Like, as you can see, we went all out. We even have stuff in the dining room. Yeah, it's just a really cute picture to look back on. So I love looking at this kind of stuff. And okay, the next part, I think this was a postcard I picked up when I was in Milan. I lived there for a little bit of time and I absolutely loved it. It was a really interesting time in my life, and I remember I sent out these postcards to all my best friends, and this is actually one I never ended up sending to one of my friends just because I completely forgot. So I kept this one for myself, and I just think it's such a cute reminder of the travels I've been on. And this is a birthday card from my best friend. This is a ticket pass to, oh, sorry, I just moved the table. This is a ticket pass to TIFF. It's the Toronto Film Festival. Me and my friend went, and it was super fun. I think we saw like a Vincent van Gogh movie, and I was really grateful to go to that. And then this is a postcard from one of my best friends. She was in Poland for a bit, and she sent me this while she was there, so that was really sweet of her. So yeah, these are all the things that are in this little pocket here. Surprisingly, it can fit a lot more, which is great. I think I might get a few more of these because I always like putting little like remembrances in my agendas. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me. Okay, last section, guys. I feel like I'm so sorry if this video is like 50 years long. I personally like videos that are that long, but I don't know if you guys do. So I'm sorry in advance. So this next section, I purely printed out this picture because it went with the color of this, of the dividers. So this is gonna be for like the entire year in review. So every time I make inserts, like for example my finance inserts or my list inserts, whatever, I want to put them into the correct month. So I want to be able to like flip to January and see all my finances, all my finance inserts like here. I want to see all my income inserts here. I want to see if I made any notes that month. I just feel like it's really cool to be able to look back on that. I might also do like progress inserts for stuff I need to do for school, etc. So basically I have the entire year for 2020 in this section, and I love it. Like, I'm not even joking you, I love to see this. And once it's like completely full, obviously probably by the end of the year, it'll just be so great to look back on. I got these dividers, I didn't make them, but I got them from another planner that I bought. It's by the, I think they're called Fringe. Like, they do full-on like normal planners. And I didn't want to use like their printed papers and whatever, so instead I just literally pulled these out of their planners. I cut them down to size, and then I hole punch them, as you can see here. I hole punch them and fit them into my agenda, and guys, I'm so happy with this. It just, to me, like this, even the color, I love the way it looks. So cute. Now, this is again from the same planner book that I got, and this is just like a little, I don't know, like folder that you can put more stuff into. I plan to put like any extra papers, notes I have, anything else, maybe my school schedule, like probably in here, or I don't know. Basically this is just for extra stuff, and that is it, guys. Oh, and the pen, again, I just got this online. You can find so many of these on like Etsy. I love how cute these diamond pens are. They are so cute. And finally, this fits in the pen holder, because in my agenda, nothing fit in the pen holder. So I'm so happy that this finally fits. Like, you have no idea. But yeah, so guys, if you have lasted until the end of this video, congrats to you. I don't know how you did it. I'm so sorry if this, like, if I rambled and took so long. I am so into chatty videos. I love just sitting down with you guys and kind of going through my agenda, showing you what I've created, what I printed out, what I bought. And I'm considering possibly mid-December doing like a plan with me for like the Christmas week. And if you guys are interested in that, please let me know down below. Comment, like, subscribe if you guys are interested in these videos. Tell me what you're planning for December. If you guys are planning on making any like planner purchases. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.